What's going on with you? It's your boy, Damien Dupee, your #1 off-market land specialist. Hyper focus on them infill lots. You are now tuned into the We Are Land Specialists YouTube channel, where all we talk about is finding vacant land, flipping vacant land, assigning vacant land, the whole vacant land thing. So if that's something you're interested in, you are now in the right place. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Please consider liking, comment, subscribing to my channel, if you will. And I'll make sure I bring you some super epic wild content. All right, so today we're going to be talking about another deal that I did. I'm going to show you exactly how I found this deal and how you can find deals just like that too. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, so this deal was one vacant lot. I made $69,054.91. I did find this lot through hunting, okay, in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm going to show you the lot. I'm going to show you exactly how I found it. I'm going to share with you a couple things I shared with the seller, and how, being persistent. I feel like this deal was a deal I had to be persistent on. I end up taking home the bag. All right. So if you can see my screen, this is the address right here. As you can see down here, just for social proof, just so 1026 for 400, 1026 for 500. These are the HUDs right here. If you ask them what is a HUD is basically a settlement statement that goes over all the taxes, fees, etc., and what the seller will net and what you will net. Okay. All right. So as you can see, this property was purchased for $400,000. I did have to use transactional funding because I didn't have just $400,000 just sitting around, just sitting around cooling in the shade. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, $400,000 here and $500,000 here, and this was my net. This is my company right here, Dominion Land Group, and cash to seller. All right, so how did I find this deal? Okay, all right, very important. How did I find this deal? A trick that I use to find these deals is I try to look for lots that recently sold and try to hunt around those lots. All right, so let me give you an example. This lot right here recently sold. They bought this lot for $49,000. You may say, how do you know what recently sold? Well, right here on Polaris 3G, I found this deal hunting on Polaris 3G. It's free to use. It doesn't cost you any money. All it takes is time and dedication, and you can do this too. So right here, you have different filters. I'll share with you the filters that I have on for mine: lot dimensions, zoning, post-construction buffers, water quality buffers, 2023 sales, 2022 sales, and easement interior lots. Okay, so basically what I did was I just started clicking and skip tracing, clicking and skip tracing, clicking and skip tracing. One of the reasons for my success is a skip tracing tool, and maybe I'll share with you guys in a later video. But if you want me to share what that tool is, just comment down bottom. I just want to see how many people really, interested in this hunting game. You know what I'm saying? Finding deals, $69,254. And basically I was hunting for like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I was hunting between 4 to 8 hours a day. I'll put on some worship music and then I'll just basically start here. So this is what it looks like. I clicked on it. What I did was a reverse address search straight off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Straight off the rip, did a reverse address search, put his address in there. All right, and as you can see, this person is deceased right here. It said Rodney H. Fielder, that's him. So like if I was hunting him, what I would do straight off the rip is go down to his relatives. You know what I'm saying? I would go straight down to the relatives, you feel me? And then try to get the story. That's the whole point of cold calling. You trying to get the story and you trying to get them the number that they want, okay? All right, so once I would get them, I would just, as you can see, if I hover over this, I can call right here. So as you can see, if I want to text, and this is through Ring Central, but in order to call and text them, I can do that just right here. I don't have to dial any numbers. I don't have to manually do none of that. So I'll be listening to a little music, and when I called this guy, right here, Mr. Paul, he basically said he wanted to sell. I did give him a low ball offer. I'll be honest, when I underwrote this, I thought, one, I can get 5 lots out of it, and I basically could sell it for 450. So if you do 450 divided by 5, that's around about 90,000 a lot. So that according to the zoning and the setbacks, I was like, this is 5 lots for sure. It has big road frontage. It has water and sewer. The topo is flat. You know what I mean? I'm like, you may say, okay, Damien, what is the topo? Topo stands for topography, and it basically is how the land lays. Okay, so if you're not really good at topo, just get in the habit of going Google Street View or Google Earth, and that will help you out a lot because you can kind of see, how the property lay. You feel me? So as you can see, all this is flat. Look at that. That's all flat. But this is the property that I sold for 500,000, $500,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's a decent topo. It's not that bad. It probably dropped from the street 2 feet, but then it comes up over here. But as you can see over here, it's completely flat, as you can see. All right, so that's the little lesson on topo. Topo is very, very important. A lot of deals can be killed by having bad topography because it just takes so much to repair the lot, to bring in fill dirt. I mean, it's just a lot of moving parts. With that being said, I called the guy. I made him an offer. I said I could sell this for 450, right? So I made him an offer for 375 because I was trying, I was trying to see where he was at. So basically, he acted like he was trying to rock. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, push the paperwork. I sent him the paperwork. I sent him all my credentials, and nothing happened. So what I did was I kept on calling him. And yeah, he basically said, he told me, he was like, after like the 5th time of following up with this guy, he said, yeah, your offer kind of low. I said, oh, what were you thinking? He said 400. I said, say less. I pushed the paperwork for 400 and I waited 2-3 days. Then I get a call one day from his assistant. She says, hi, can I speak to Damien? I said, yep, this is Damien. Hi, this is Rachel with the Paul Scoggins office, and I'm sitting here trying to sign your contract, but this electronic signature not working, like this site that you sent me. So I'm sweating bullets a little bit. I'm not going to hold you because I'm using a cheap, real cheap electronic signature company. It's free. That's how cheap it is. It's free. And I'll tell you who it is. It's called Rabbit Sign. They may have had a glitch or something like that. And usually I have no issues with this service, but they probably had some type of glitch or some type of something. And long story short, we had some difficulties. So I asked the lady, I was like, can you FaceTime me real quick? And she FaceTimed me. I did see there was an error. So I Googled real quick, free electronic signing companies, found a company, signed up real quick for free, sent her the document, and she signed it immediately. And as you can see, I'm gonna see if I can find my original contract for you. It didn't take that long to close. That's all I'm trying to say. So he signed on 9/26, 9/27. He signed 9/27, 10/26. So that was a little less than 30 days. You know what I mean? Like a little less than 30 days. So, but at the end of the day, listen, it's like this. You have to be persistent with people. You have to follow up with people. You have to stay on their heels. You have to. It's very, very important. You got to stay on these people's heels. Please excuse me for the technical difficulties. But yeah, that's the name of the game. Okay. So if you like content like this of, finding these deals, yes, I was hunting for 3 days, literally. Does it get tiring sometimes? Absolutely. But you just got to be creative. You just got to lean towards your strengths. The phone is one of my strengths, so that's what I have to lean towards. Researching is one of my strengths. What are some of your strengths? Put it in the comment. What are some of your strengths of value you feel like you bring to the land business? Like, that's very, very important because you want to lean towards your strengths. That's what you want to do because you're going to get an exponential return. And that sounds like good news I can use. So I appreciate y'all. Salute, salute. If you haven't subscribed to my channel by now, please like, comment, share, all the above. I'll make sure I bring you more deals like this. Again, Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff that I'm showing you is free to do. It's free. It doesn't cost you money. It just costs you time and focus. So listen, happy hunting. If you find anything in Charlotte, North Carolina, please, man, it will be an honor to partner with you. As you can see, I got the buyers on deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing shaking. So holler at your boy if you get something down here. And I also like surrounding areas around Charlotte. I give you a couple since I got your attention. Basically, you want to hit Annapolis, North Carolina, Gastonia, North Carolina. Another spot you can hit is Rock Hill, South Carolina. And that should get you started. But stay in Charlotte. That's where the spreads are bigger. As you can see, you know, from the last deal, if you've seen the last video, you know, that was a $39,000 spread, okay? So listen, check in, tap in, get with me. If you need me, drop me a comment. I'm going to get back to you. You know what it is. I'm gone like the wind.